In our series, Eating the TCM Way, we've introduced you to how traditional Chinese medicine shapes the Cantonese diet. You've met chefs, home cooks, and TCM practitioners. You've heard about the symptoms associated with different body types and how the food you should be eating is determined by it. But what does a typical diet over an evening look like? Imagine you're on your way home after a long day of work. Before arriving home, you make a stop at a herbal drink shop, which are unique to this region, and down a bowl of herbal drink to get a boost in your body.
It's not about drinking a lot at a go. It's more about drinking bits and bits, day by day, and then you enjoy the accumulative effect.
According to an ethnographic report by Wu Liang of Chinese University of Hong Kong, the popularization of herbal tea started in the region now known as the Greater Bay Area in the 19th and 20th century. In British Hong Kong specifically, the Chinese were not permitted to visit Western doctors at a point of time, nor did they trust Western medicine, so to treat minor illnesses, people opted for herbal drinks.
等我哋返嚟嘅時候，坐低就有碗熱辣辣嘅湯擺喺我哋前面，咁我哋一路飲住碗湯，就一路會同我哋啲父母傾偈嘅。
In other parts of China, soup can be had with other food during the meal or after the meal. But in a Cantonese household, it's customary to drink the soup first. The watery soup may appear plain and murky, but cooking the ingredients like this in a pot of water is a good way to extract the ingredients' health benefits. And soups know no class.
其實咧，湯呢樣嘢咧就係豐儉由人嘅，你可以煲得比較豪華啲，亦都可以煲得清淡啲。
The ingredients that were cooked with it have been scooped out. Soup scraps are piled up for those who want to munch on something more. After dinner, many families will enjoy dessert together to extend their family time. You'll find Cantonese people eating soupy desserts most of the time, which leaves many others perplexed by the appeal of sugar water. This is what a typical dessert menu looks like in Hong Kong, all sweet soups. Again, it's because they see the soup form as the best way to extract health benefits.
Like sesame soup, they are very good for your hair. The red bean soup is good for the blood flow, replenishing your blood, especially when they add the tangerine peel.
After a satisfying dessert, an evening of nourishment comes to a close. After all, overeating is discouraged in TCM since it is said to put a strain on organ functions. Now, here are a few more things you may not know about food and TCM. People's understanding of food is informed by TCM, sometimes even subconsciously. This has been going on for about 2,000 years. During the Zhou dynasty, there was already an official post for a food doctor. Locality and climate, the external factors, influence food choice just as much as internal body type. In Hong Kong, the humidity and heat led people to consume soups and desserts that clear heat. In Sichuan, in the western Chinese mainland, people clear dampness by eating spicy food. But even though certain foods can cool you down, people who follow TCM theory will generally avoid serving or consuming drinks with ice cubes. In TCM, something ice cold is said to shock the body because it's far below body temperature. So the spectrum of acceptable food and drink temperatures range from room temperature to hot. Questions about your diet is an integral part of the TCM medical diagnosis. Say food fails to protect you from illness. You go to the TCM practitioner and they will ask you questions about how hungry and thirsty you feel on top of what you're actually consuming. The type of food the patient eats is also a telltale sign of their body condition. Soups, soupy desserts, herbal drinks, and classical home cooking. The everyday diet of Cantonese people starts to make a lot more sense when you look at it through the lens of TCM. To learn more, you'll find the links of the previous episodes in the description below. Thanks for following the series, and don't forget to subscribe to Taste Buds.